How we doing, guys? My name's Ben.
This is Andrew.
And today we continue his RWBY Watch party journey thing. Give us a quick rundown of the last episode.
Osman, Goodwitch, and Ironwood are all talking about the threat that has shown itself to their kingdoms. Ironwood is trying to take action, like just straight up, yo, let's find these dudes, let's bang, bang, boom, get it done with. And then Osman's like, nah, dude, we gotta get that information, because before I send the troops out there, I want some info, know what we're going up against. So then they bring in RWBY, who they know had contact with one of the threats, and RWBY kind of like doesn't give them a lot of information at first. And then, what were Osman's words exactly to make her give information?
He was just saying that we lack the necessary information.
He said, yeah, we lack the necessary information. So then RWBY goes, well, she did say something about a hideout in the southeast region or whatever.
Just so happen to remember at that point. It was wild.
And then Goodwitch is like, well, you said she did. And then Osman was like, it's okay, RWBY. Could cut her off. Makes sense. And it was like, go, you're going to have a busy day ahead of you, blah, blah, you know, all that stuff. So, and then we get a little rundown of the war and how he said it was like petty things, and it was, he said, war between like art or whatever he said.
Well, it was a war between nations that was destroying art.
Yeah. That kind of, you said, give the origin of like people are being named after colors and stuff.
Yeah.
And we got to see that they were all assigned missions. And
to be more correct, they weren't assigned missions. They were able to choose missions, which is very distinctly different.
Yeah. They got to choose certain missions, and the mission that the girls wanted to choose, they technically weren't eligible to do because they're first-year students. But Osman was like, we can bend the rules, because first of all, I know you're probably going to end up doing it anyways. So let me go ahead and just give it to you anyways. We'll just keep it on. So, and that was that. And then they find out who their huntsman is going with them on the trip, and it is Mr. Coffee. I forget his name, but that guy.
Oobleck. Dr. Oobleck.
Dr. Oobleck. Oobleck or Oobleck?
They'll say it. You'll hear it.
Okay.
All right, but let's... So this one is called Search and Destroy. This man is very familiar with this, because he plays Call of Duty on his stream. You should check him out. Just saying.
Search and Destroy. A&B bomb.
Saying.
A little something about that.
You know.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point where
RWBY just hops off the building. It's a 360 no scope.
She has a sniper.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. She has a sight sniper. She's like, let me see how this goes, sisters. Oh, here comes the whole lobby.
Professor Oobleck?
Yes, I'm afraid those bags won't be necessary, girls. Seeing as you've opted to shadow a huntsman on what is now essentially a reconnaissance mission, I can assure you we will not be establishing a single base of operations. Rather, we will be traversing several miles of hazardous wasteland and making camp in any defendable locations we may stumble upon. I've packed all of our essentials myself, prodded the air course, and readied the airstrip. And it's Dr. Oobleck. I didn't earn the PhD for fun. Thank you very much. Come now, children. According to my schedule, we are already 3 minutes behind schedule.
Well, alright then. Looks like we're going to save the world with Dr. Oobleck. Okay, yeah, when you say it out loud, it sounds worse.
Save the world? You're going on world-saving missions without us? I'm hurt, sad, maybe a little hungry. That last one's not your fault, though. Ren.
Sounds exciting. Where are you going?
Oh, just outside the kingdom.
Hey, so are we.
Ren and Nora wanted to shadow the sheriff of a nearby village.
We set out tomorrow.
Then you can party with us tonight. We're shadowing a crime specialist. All inner city detective stuff. We get junior badges.
We normally go to the city with you guys, which means stuff's always exploding in junk. So we thought this might be a better way to check out the kingdom when it's, you know, normal.
Well,
4 minutes, ladies.
Wish us luck.
I guess I just never saw you as much of a fighter.
I admit I fancy myself more of an intellectual, but I can assure you, as a huntsman, I've had my fair share of tussles.
Like the mushroom?
Sheriff Tussles.
Like the sprout?
Those are Brussels.
Besides, given my expertise in the field of history, as well as my dabblings in the archaeological surveys, our dear headmaster saw it fit to assign me to this particular assignment.
What does history have to do with this?
Why, what a preposterous question, you silly girl. Why, history is the backbone of our very society. And the liver. And probably the kidneys, if I were to wager.
And that means...
Sounds like every history teacher ever.
Outside of Vale is home to wild forests and deep caves. But it is also the location to one of the kingdom's greatest failures.
Mountain Glen.
That's right, it was an expansion of Vale. But in the end, it was overrun by Grimm and fenced off from the rest of the city.
Correct. And now it stands abandoned. As a dark reminder.
And a likely place for a hideout.
Precisely. Ladies, you still may be students, but as of this moment, your first mission as Huntress has begun. From this point forward, you need to do exactly as I say. Do you understand? Ruby! I thought I told you to leave all your bags back at school.
But, you hadn't told us to listen to you yet. So I didn't.
Not wrong. Very well,
She's
Ruby,
not
leave your bag
wrong.
here. We'll pick it up upon our return.
But...
Lady, what in the world could you possibly have in that bag that could be so important to me?
Oh.
Get back in the bag.
We're here to investigate an abandoned urban jungle teeming with death and hostility. And you brought a dog. Genius!
You said genius.
Canines are historically known for the perceptive nose and heightened sense of sound, making them excellent companions for hunts such as ours.
I'm a genius.
So, what are your orders, Doctor?
Ah, yes, straight to the chase. I like it. As you've been informed, the southeast area has been marked as a recent hotspot.
It's not a cat, bro. This is a lady on its feet.
There are several possible explanations for this behavior, one of which being Grim.
What?
Grim. A creature of Grim, approximately 100 yards from us at this very moment.
What?
Stop.
Huh?
There are a number of reasons why Grim would congregate in this particular area. The most likely of which would be their attraction to negativity. Sadness, envy, loneliness, hatred. All qualities that are likely held by our hidden group harboring ill intent.
So... what now?
We wait. We track. If this specimen leads us to its pack, that pack may subsequently lead us to our prey.
How long do we wait?
It's uncertain. Hours, days, weeks. Why, lone Grin have been known to stay isolated from the pack for months, and there's the whole pack.
What?
What?
Yeah, no, there's the whole pack.
I take it trying
It'd take months, man.
An accurate assumption.
He goes, takes months. Oh, there's the pack.
Show me what you're capable of.
Cover your ears wide.
Ooh. Blake, what?
Dude, Blake is a savage.
Oh, Blake's a problem. Nice.
Piece of cake.
Do not celebrate yet, for I am certain this is the first bout of many. Shall we continue? work, girls! Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any signs of criminal operations in this sector. Oh well, moving on.
Hey Doc, you know, I was actually looking forward to seeing a pro huntsman in action. Like, fighting, or at least helping us fight.
Ah, but I am in action, scouring the ruins of this one great city for any signs of irregularity.
I have a feeling that when Ublik does show something, it's gonna be lit.
Sometimes it's just a heightened form of extermination. Remember, this is a job, and you all signed up for it. I do hope you understand that.
Well, yeah. Of course.
Tell me, Yang, why did you choose this line of work?
Huh? Well, to fight monsters and save...
Oh, that is what you do. I want to know why you do it. The honest reason as to why you want to be a huntress.
The honest reason? I'm a thrill seeker. I want to travel around the world and get wrapped up in as many crazy adventures as I can. And if I help people along the way, then that's even better. It's a win-win, you know?
I see. And you, Miss Snee. A girl born into fame and fortune such as yourself certainly doesn't need the extra work. So, why choose this over a cushy job in Atlas?
It's exactly as you said. I'm a Schnee. I have a legacy of honor to uphold. Once I realized I was capable of fighting, there was no longer a question of what I would do with my life. It was my duty.
Interesting.
You little baby groom.
And what about you, Blake? You seem to carry yourself with a
Baby Grim took the L.
There's too much wrong in this world to just stand by and do nothing. Inequality, corruption, someone has to stop it.
Very well. How?
Where'd she get a whole turkey from? Or chicken?
Sorry, are we ready to keep going?
No, I believe that will have to do for today. It's going to be dark.
More important question, where did it go?
You three, set up camp in that building. Oh, and please do make sure that there are no more of those creatures. Your leader and I are going to secure the perimeter. Come, Ruby.
What is that? It looks awesome!
That, my dear girl, is a grim.
It's a real Grim right there. Oof.
Let's kill it.
I'm afraid your sniper rifle will do nothing more than agitate a grim of that size.
But what if it attacks us?
Fret not, Ruby. Those Goliaths are not concerned with us. Ruby, not every grim is mindless. Or rather, not every grim is still mindless. You see, the grim you see before you are so powerful, so superior to the grim you fought, that they've undoubtedly lived hundreds of years. And in that time between killing humans and attacking our borders, they've done one important thing. They've learned. They've learned that when they attack our borders, they're likely to die. And what we lack in strength, we make up for in will. And that killing one human will only bring more.
Then
Wow.
why are they still so close to the city? What are they doing?
Waiting.
Dr. Ublek?
Hmm?
I was wondering.
Wondering why I've been interrogating your teammates all day?
Actually, I was wondering, why did you want to become a huntsman?
Look around and tell me what you see.
Lots of old buildings, empty streets.
I see lives that could have been saved. As a huntsman, it is my job to protect the people. And although I am capable of doing it with traditional weaponry, I believe I can make a much larger impact if I do it with my mind. As a teacher, I'm able to take knowledge, the most powerful weapon of them all, and place it into the hands of every student that passes through my classroom. I look at this wasteland and I see lives that could have been saved. But I also see an opportunity. An opportunity to study these ruins and learn from this tragedy. And therefore become stronger. I am a huntsman, Ruby. Because there is nothing else in this world I would rather be.
Good answer, good answer.
I can't believe we didn't find anything.
Doctor?
We've always been fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time. I guess we can't always have luck on our side.
That's not what I meant.
Huh?
Earlier. About upholding the legacy. There's more to it than that.
Yeah. No, me too. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either. I know what I want to do, but I figured I'd always take things one step at a time.
Well, it doesn't matter. We know why we're here. Right?
Ah, wonderful! A textbook campfire!
Fire!
Textbook campfire.
Warm.
Very good. Eat your dinners and hurry to bed. We have a lot of ground to cover tomorrow, and we'll need you to take turns keeping watch over our temporary abode. Any volunteers for first watch?
Yo.
Hey, did Oobleck ask you why you wanted to be a huntress? I mean, what did you tell him?
No, he didn't. Weird. Oh well. Good night, guys. Don't worry. Things will be better tomorrow.
Do you think things will be better tomorrow?
Absolutely not. I think something's about to go down.
Alright, so
I'm afraid those vacations we made. I didn't earn.
here you go. Yeah, this is why I corrected you.
Roll the air course and ready the airstrip. And it's Dr. Oobleck. I didn't earn the PhD for fun. Thank you very much.
So he's like, it's doctor.
Yeah, doctor.
I didn't earn the PhD.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It's kind of a gag of his.
Yeah. I liked how they used the elephant grim to like the wisdom grims. I liked that. It reminds me of the movie. You remember the movie? You seen the movie Jungle Book?
Maybe a long time ago. I couldn't tell you anything about it.
Oh, and I think it's in the newer one too, like the live action one they made.
I definitely haven't seen it.
The panther tells Mao, I forget his name. He tells him to bow because the elephants are coming, and the elephants are known for they were like the gods and wisdom of the forest. Or
okay.
I thought it was kind of cool seeing how he used elephant grim to like show how like Grim aren't stupid once they get they've gone through it because they know boundaries. And that, like how you explained how once one human killed, more will come.
Okay.
You know, that
it makes sense.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was really cool, actually.
And what I took out of it when I originally watched this, I just took it because they were very large animals, right? Very from what they look like. I mean, they're grim, but they look like animals. So they picked like a large one to show like how much it's grown, because like the Beowulfs that were fighting, even like the little birds that Blake shot, like those were very small Nevermores, the giant birds that they fought in like chapter 8. Like those are very miniature, like miniature like Nevermore. All of them. She was just like that was it. Right. But then you saw when it was big how they were just unloading it in chapter 8 with all 4 of them, and it just wasn't doing anything. So that's what I took out of originally, but I like your perspective too. So pretty much they're saying, hey, like we're going on a mission. I did that. He's like, I'm like a professional huntsman. I did everything. You literally just have to show up. That's it. Like, actually, that's kind of more like this. You and me, like I'm doing everything. You just have to just show up and watch it.
React.
I'm doing all the editing crap, so I'd be Oobleck and you'd be So anyway, so they're going, and these two are going to be shadowing a sheriff outside the kingdom. These two are becoming like junior detectives. You've already seen his squad with him, so you can assume that all four of them are there. But these two are just like the only like relevant two right now. They haven't introduced the other two yet. So they're going on their mission. This is like their first mission, by the way. So like I think it was really cool to get out of the kingdom, new area. So he's saying I'm more of an intelligent, but if I need to, I can throw down. So here he's talking about how Grimm are attracted to negative emotion. So like if you're feeling sad or angry or something that's negative, then it attracts Grimm. So I
remember that was that in the whatchamacallit? I remember
yes, and it was in the World of Remnant.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So that would be that World of Remnant episode was technically supposed to be after this, but I don't think it made a difference to you. So so they're talking about the packs at this point. They go and they start fighting, bunch of cool like flexing with their animations, with like little cutscenes and whatnot. I thought that was really cool. At this point, he starts asking, like, why did you want to become a huntress? Like, so Blake, Yang is like, I just wanted to, I want to hunt monsters, you know, and then he pretty much got them asking questions instead of just doing. Exactly. Why are you doing it rather than what are you doing, right? So they're all kind of looking back, right? So she's that face was funny. But so she's like, as soon as I figured out I was able to fight, I had to fight. I couldn't not fight. You know, that was what I had to do. Blake was like, there's inequality, right? Because she's a faunus, so she's very much fighting for like equal rights and stuff. So that's kind of her position. And then he was like, well, how are you gonna do it? And she's like, oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Because they are still very young, right? So they're all thinking about it. And did you notice that he didn't ask RWBY?
Yeah, I noticed that.
So why do you think?
I think he didn't ask RWBY because either I don't know. It's either I think he feels maybe young to even think about it, or maybe that he knows that maybe he thinks with the other three that it may not, being a huntress may not be fully like our hearts like what they truly want to be or what they want to do. Well, I feel like he knows, he sees like she is, I mean he sees that she's a leader, I think, and he knows that being a huntress is 100% her path. Like, there's no if and buts about it.
So I will tell you this: the first one was wrong. Dr. Ublek, he has a PhD. If that means anything, he's super intelligent. So he wouldn't. I'm just gonna flat out say he's not dumb enough. To say that she's too young. Right. So he's too smart to be like, she's too young, so I'm not gonna ask her this important question. Right. So, the second one would probably be more accurate. Based out of your two.
He's more confident in her out of all the girls to know like she's set.
So real quick, what would you think being a huntsman would be? Like why, like what is the purpose of being a huntsman?
I don't know. I mean, keep order, I guess. I don't know.
Order of what?
Between Grimm and the people, I guess. I mean, I don't know. So I don't really know how I answer that.
Okay. So here they start talking about the Grimm, and one of these guys straight up look at him, and they're just like, okay. They just walk away. And this is showing that they're like, there's no need for us to fight them. If we fight them, more will show up, right? And it's like, but there's a line.
Then why are they still so close to the city? What are they doing?
Waiting,
yeah. So, like I said, they're not. These guys have become smart enough that they won't. Like the reason why they won't attack RWBY and Dr. Ublek right now is because it's not a smart idea, right? They know that is not the time to attack. So, but they're waiting. What do you think they're waiting for?
Reinforcements.
They're waiting for reinforcements? Okay. I guess that'd be
more Grimm, I guess. I don't know.
So they're waiting for opportunity. Right? Because like it said in the World of Remnant, their objective is killing. They want to kill.
Yeah.
So this is what they're waiting for an opportunity. Pretty much.
Okay.
So he's talking about this, and then it's like, why are you trying to, like, he didn't ask her, but she asked him, and then he gave like this is something we want to prevent in the future, right? This is because Mountain Glen, where they're at, this place, it was supposed to be an expansion of Vale, the kingdom that they're in.
Yeah.
But it failed. So you obviously see all the rubble and stuff.
Yeah.
So then they're sitting there talking about it, and they're starting to reflect on their stuff. You can see like all in all their phases.
Yeah,
Maybe not in this picture, but you can see like they're starting to reflect.
Got you.
But anyway, we're gonna move on. So check out our streams, subscribe to the YouTube, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, I guess.
Later.